everybody, and welcome to Mr. Bowen's All-Stars. If you are new to my channel, make sure to like and subscribe. I am going on my 15th year of teaching elementary school, and I am teaching kindergarten once again. This is classroom setup day 4. This video is going to be probably a mixture. It's going to be called day 4, but it's actually going to be a mixture of a couple days because I have just finally been able to get into my room for the first time to actually work on it because I have been helping out with new teacher orientation. I am going to be a mentor teacher for new teachers coming into the district this time. So I'm going to turn you around so you can see what my classroom looks like. I'm in the classroom right now. The plan for today and tomorrow, smush them together, is going to be finally, now that everything is for the most part unpacked, start setting up the rest of the spaces in my room, especially the small group area and the decodable books, because I have a lot that I thought were well organized when I packed them. I don't know what happened in transit, but they did not come out organized at all. So I'm going to have to organize a lot of my decodable books and get those ready for small group at the beginning of the year, as well as get my small group materials in my teaching area ready. I also want to get puzzles and games going, get that set up, and maybe if I have time to set up the art center. And at that point, I think I'll be ready for decor, which I don't think will happen until like the next full day, which would be day 5. So I'm going to turn you around so you can see what the room looks like at this point. So as always, this is the view coming into my room. As you can see that all the boxes and totes have been unpacked. These totes are leaving this classroom today and going back home where I can use them to store some other things at my house that need to be stored. So these are going to be gone today. The tables are pretty clear except for some of these supplies that are going in caddies eventually. The para teacher area has got a bunch of decor and some extra stuff there on it. A clock that needs to be mounted back up on the wall. My kidney-shaped table is a hot mess. That will need to be done maybe today. This is the area that I'd like to tackle, which is all of my decodables in small group items, which I think will be a good place to start. So that might be the first thing I do. This is the same, my library, which looks nice, and my writing center is there. Still wish it could be like separate, but it is what it is. This isn't really any different. You know what's in here, my ELA centers and math centers. This, I'm gonna try and figure out what to do with all these containers and tubs and everything, because I wanna keep them and eventually use them if I have things that need to be set out, but I don't really have any space for them. All my cabinets are pretty much full now, so I'm not sure what to do with these at the moment. This is going to be where my seasonal books and my thematic books go. And this will be the art center right here, as I already have the art supplies pretty much set up in the back. I might organize it a little bit better later, but for now, that's where they stay, and that's how they stay. Over here is my block area. I've already got the blocks and the connecting cubes set out here. And over here is where I think the puzzles and games are going to go, like I had last time, using this cube shelf. And then this is the student area where their book bins are. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to use this top area for. Probably just keep the headphones and things that I need, that I don't really want the kids to really mess with all too much. So that's still a work in progress as well. And finally, my math area, the math tubs. I didn't film this, but I did trade out the original tubs that I had there with clear tubs, except for these top ones, because I do not have any other clear tubs, and these are more heavy-duty tubs that can carry the amount of plastic towels I have. So that's the way they're going to stay for now. But I like the plastic tubs so that the students can see what is inside of them when they go to pick. So I think the first place I'm going to start is in my small group area with my decodable books. So let's get to it. I feel so much better now that this is emptied out. For the most part, there's lots of former student pictures that they drew for me that I'm gonna maybe put up on this back wall here using Gorilla Putty. I'm not sure yet, but for the most part, my small group table, my kidney shaped table, is clean with the exception of some of the small group stuff that's going to go on this shelf here. Now the next thing I'm going to do before I call this half a day done is I am borrowing a carpet cleaner from one of the other teachers in my team, and I'm gonna try and clean this carpet because it is disgusting, especially right here. So let's see if I have any luck with this. Oh my goodness. It's like a brand new carpet. For the most part. There are a few little spots that I tried, but could not get out. But man, for the most part, you cannot tell that it was super like stainy and messy over here. So this is awesome. Nice, clean carpet for the start of the new year. So I am going to take off for this half a day, and tomorrow we'll start the rest of, it's technically day 5, but we're still gonna call it day 4. All right, so it is the next day and the kids will be with me today. So it will probably take us a little bit longer to get ready today, but that's okay. The plan is to get some breakfast and go right into school. And then I'm gonna start setting up my small group area and my puzzles and games area and see, I have an idea for the writing area, which we'll see if it works or not. I'm gonna test it out first, and if it works, then we'll keep it that way. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep it at the library. It's not a perfect system, but it is what it is. The classroom is small, and you just got to work with the space that you have. At some point, we're also going to go out shopping today to get a few things that I want for my classroom, and then probably at the end of the day, I'll be heading into my wife's classroom to help her do some decor, which I don't think she wants me to film that, so I probably will end the setup video after I leave my classroom for the day. So let's get back into it. are finished here today. We have to head home because we've got to go and have our water softener looked at. There's something going on with it. So I'm about to turn you around so you can see what I've done. Right now, it's about 2:30, and I feel really good, really good with the progress that we're at here in the classroom. I've got my small group area done, the decodable area books all sorted. I figured out the writing center area, which I'm sure you've seen you saw in the recording. And I put out the caddies, the table caddies, as well as the art center. So this room is looking really good, like we're about ready to start doing decor and setting up displays. So let me turn you around so you can see what it looks like. All right, this is coming in through my doorway. This is what it looks like as an overview. There's Hannah and Zachary. Hannah is, oh, that would make me dizzy. But this is what the room looks like as an overview. Not much has changed over here. The math center still stays the same. This is supposed to be the speaker to the office. They've got to do something with that. I'm not sure. It was taken down when the room was painted. Math center looks about the same. This still got to go through the decor and everything. That's going to be tomorrow. But this is the main thing that was done today. I'm so happy this is all squared away. Look at how pretty that looks. All my decodables sorted by skill. Usually it goes with the short vowels and word families, especially these ones right here. This is my small group area where I've got some flashcards, Haggerty, which will also be using during my whole group reading block. Individual whiteboards. These are magnetic whiteboards right here, which I don't know if you've seen in my previous series, but I've had these for a long time and I really like using them because you can put magnetic letters on here. You can use like magnetic counters. This is good for Elkonin boxes, writing letters to sounds. I love these things. This is the From Phonics to Reading program that I use for like extra support, my tier 2 instruction for phonics. More flashcards here. And my little teacher area, the toolbox, some extra supplies here that I need to like sharpen and go through. The mounting putty, which we will use tomorrow for decor. I love Gorilla mounting putty, it's the best. So that's gonna be there for now. These are centers that were printed off that go along with our reading curriculum. So I have these here for small group activities. And the biggest issue that I was running into that was bothering me was over here was the writing center. But I was able to figure out a way to move it and not be right on top of the library, the reading center. It is now all the way over here where the mailboxes used to be. I moved the mailboxes over here. I checked it, it's sturdy. The puzzles and games are now here. They've got alphabet matching, we've got rhyming puzzles, we've got number and picture matching. We've got the wooden alphabet puzzle where they have to match the letters to the puzzle. And over here is the writing center. It worked out perfectly. Just like I showed you before, the whiteboards, the markers. When I get more extra pencils, I'll have a set of sharp pencils. Blue is like good, you can grab them. Red is like, these are dull, don't use them. We're gonna put them here. This time I really should just get some labels. I'll find some labels or just make something and tape it on there. And this isn't really any different. This is gonna be my turn and bucket, my word work, and my write the room papers will go here. I put out the seasonal books or the thematic books here on this bookshelf. And this is the art center with the blocks right here. So I feel really good about where we are at this point. Tomorrow is going to really be like decors and displays. I think probably the numbers will be up here, and my calendar will be like somewhere right here. Probably over here will be my bulletin board for anchor charts, and this will be my information board where I'll put the standards, the I can statements. I'll put the what's on the menu, any sort of newsletters or whatever will go here. And then I think I'm going to put my workshop board over here. I'm going to do a makeshift bulletin board since I got these little strips here that I can put my better than paper and put borders on it, and make a bulletin board here. If I can make it long enough, I might have my workshop board like right here, or the workshop board here, and then maybe the word wall here. Or I might put it there, but I don't know where I would be able to put my word wall display on the cabinets. I don't know. I'll think on that, but I'm feeling pretty good. I'm feeling like we are in a really good spot to start decorating and be ready in time for school. So once again, as always, make sure to like and subscribe and keep following along for more classroom setup videos. We're getting close to the end now, I feel like. Day 5 is going to be really like a big bulk of decorating, and we'll maybe have one more day of like hardcore classroom setup, and we'll be good to go. So thank you very much for being a part of this, and can't wait to see you again tomorrow for day 5. And as always, Hannah and Zachary say hello.
And bye.
Thanks for watching.